Hello everyone, today I am doing a quick review of the Nextec cordless drill. This is the Generation 2 cordless drill, 12 volts. This one features the battery meter and about 100 foot-pounds of torque more than Generation 1. Now I have the Generation 1, I only bought this one because I literally wore the crap out of my Generation 1. It still works. All the heatsink fans have melted off due to excessive drilling. Sorry about the background noise, don't have a choice at the moment. But the original one, it still works, but I only use it for light duty now. Drilling about 30 holes into, about a 1/4 inch steel plating. Ended up overheating it and melting the little cooling fins on the, that would be in the fan motor off. So this Generation 2 one is my next, it's heavy duty replacement for working on cycles and bikes. And then we'll also be talking about the new high-speed charger. But first off, I'm very impressed with the whole Nextec line. I have a number of the Nextec tools because they all share the same battery. I also have the auto hammer and the multi-tool that does the sanding, cutting, the whole works. For a 12 volt, this beats the crap out of my old nickel cadmium drills that ran at 18 and 21 volts. Torque. This one's got, doesn't say specifically, I think it was 290 or 260 foot-pounds of torque. And this goes up to 1300 RPM in high, 400 RPM in low. Same RPMs as the original, but I believe it just has either a bigger motor or a more powerful motor controller in this one that can handle the amps. Now it does have more torque. I also found they limited the stall speed, whereas if what you're drilling into, say your bit gets stuck, or you're trying to loosen a heavier duty bolt, it stalls out quicker, like before that bolt can break loose. I used to take motorcycle crating apart, I got some lined up there that I had done with my old one, and it'd stall out for a quick second, and then it'd get that nut loose and continue to take it out. Whereas this, I'll have to release the trigger and redo it again the second time, even in low. As long as it stays moving, though, it does have more torque than the older one. But, like I said, if it stops moving due to what you're going into or trying to remove, it will shut itself off. Don't like that. That's the only thing I like about the old one over this one. Other than that, I find no downsides. This is a tiny bit larger and a tiny bit heavier, but that's negligible. It's still a very portable, very capable drill. Very ergonomically, very ergonomic, I guess. Still has a little light. I think this one is a little brighter than the Generation 1. And another thing I like, it's got a battery meter on it. Unlike nickel cadmium, like when the battery starts running low, the nickel cadmiums start slowing down and then they'll start really taking a dive. Whereas lithium, you got full power right up until just about the end, so there's usually no warning when the battery's about to die. There you go. This one's got probably about 75% charge in it. Let's swap that out real quick. I have, let's see, this one should be dead just to show you. Wasn't really set up for a review today, but squeeze the trigger. Light won't even blink there. Red, this one's dead. Completely dead, will not turn at all. So, which brings us to the Craftsman Charger. Now, the old Charger would completely charge these batteries in about 30 minutes. Which, for how long? I can do approximately 500 to 600 drywall screws if I was doing drywalling before I'd kill one of these little 12 volt batteries. And I believe these are about 2 amp hour if I'm remembering correctly. Could be 3 or 4. I'm pretty sure these were about 2 amp hour capacity batteries, but they're just so efficient and they charge so quick. I didn't snap it in yet because I'm just going to demonstrate. And this is this battery right here is about 3.5 years old already. Excessive wear. I doing bikes, working on bikes. I use the drills as nut drivers. regular screw guns, drilling, metal drilling, wood drilling on some projects I do unrelated to the bikes. Hopefully I don't have a bike that has lots of wood in it, or any wood at all for that matter. But after 3.5, maybe even 4 years, I can't remember offhand, the batteries are holding up strong. I only have one, which I picked this up used because I got a used Nextec multi-tool that was lightly used, but the guy kind of dropped this battery a few times and the connection's in it, and he left it sit dead for a long time. This one won't take a charge anymore, so I'll hope and open it up and rebuild the cells. But here we go. Now, even though a full charge can happen in 30 minutes, most people only have one battery, and of course the batteries always die when you're halfway through doing a project. So we have this special quick boost button. It's hard to see due to the, there we go, due to how bright it is out here. There you go, orange. When that light lights up, that means quick boost is available, which only happens if the battery is dead or near dead. So we're going to press that. Now it's flashing green. What quick boost will do is it will give you about a 25% charge of your battery pack in about 3 minutes. So after 3 minutes, instead of waiting, normally to get a 25% charge, you're looking at least 10, maybe 15 minutes for the initial 25 to 50% charge with the original charger. No, I take that back. 5 to 10 minutes for 25% charge in the original charger or standard charging, and then about 30 minutes for a full complete charge, depending on the age of the battery. This sucker really packs the power in there. And I think in some cases, just for how long I've used it, it can even go more than 25-30% in that 3 minutes. But as long as that light's flashing green, it's quick boosting. I have not found any degradation in my battery life from using that. In fact, my car, my Tesla Model S that's going to be on its way, has quick boost charging stations available all over the U.S., or at least they're building them out through all over the U.S. to be able to give you about an 80% charge in a car to get you about 200 to 250 miles range in as little as 45 minutes to an hour. So that's awesomeness there. I'll be doing lots of reviews on my Model S when I come to about a week and a half left for that. Anyways, as you guys know from all the reviews I do and videos, I do tend to wander when I talk. Usually gets a little warm when doing the quick boost, nothing crazy. But once that stops blinking, the quick boost is done, and then it will resume your regular charge. I found by doing the quick boost, I reduced the overall charging time by about 15 minutes. Now, obviously, if you're not in a hurry to charge your battery, you don't have to use the quick boost, and officially, not using the quick boost will give your battery longer overall life. So that's about it. I enjoy this very nice drill, and that's all I'll buy, at least for the time being. Even though it's 12 volt, it's going to do a good job and do that job all day long. I really enjoy the charger too, because come on, a 3-minute charge to 25%, or a normal charge half hour for a full battery, sure as heck beats your old nickel cadmiums that would take 4, 5, 6 hours. And weighed probably about 10 times as much. This little drill gets into nice tight spaces, and it's got the power to do that job. That's it for this review. Eventually I'll get the auto hammer, which is also pretty nice, but I rarely use it. The oscillating multiple muffler off my Alfa Romeo electric car conversion I did. I'm hitting my size limit, so have a good one.